Look at the giant lens that you just found on the Viltrox booth.
LensVid's coverage of IBC 2024 is brought to you by Small Rig, Big Dreams, and Hollyland, made to inspire.
Hi, we're at IBC 2024 and we're at the Viltrox booth and we're looking at some new lenses. This is the second lens from the Luna line and this is just gigantic. This is a 42 to 420mm lens, T5.6. So basically a 10x zoom, just like the previous one, but this is a longer tele lens. Now, as you can see, this weighs basically a ton. I'm not even trying to go to lift it, but it's going to sell for around $100K, $100,000. So this is definitely not a lens for everyone, but for those who need it, it will exist pretty soon, probably at the end of this year, beginning of next year. So this is the second Luna lens. Now let's move over to the windscreen Prime Cine series lenses, and we have two new ones. So the first one is 135mm T2.4 1.33x Anamorphic. This is a full frame lens. So this is the first one. This is a PL mount. This will come only in PL. And the second one, which is very interesting, is a 65mm T2.8 1.33 Anamorphic again, but this is a macro lens. So this is a really interesting lens. Now, besides these three lenses, Viltrox also have some mirrorless stills lenses that we are going to take a look at. So let's move over to the next stand. Okay, so now we're at the second section of the booth and we're joined by Pav from Pav.SZ, right?
That's correct, yeah.
The YouTube channel. So
yeah.
Thank you for joining us. And you're with Viltrox today and you have some interesting lenses to show us. So what can you tell me? Let's start with a 135.
This is pre-release lens. This is coming out next month. This is a new 135 f1.8. This lens is going to compete with a Sony G Master, in my opinion. Very, very good. So we can't really talk much about it because it's not released. It's pre-release lens, but it's on display here for everyone to look. It looks very good.
It has an interesting screen on the top.
Yeah, this is the same as the 16mm as well. They had a screen before. This you can actually see the aperture changes and focus distance. But now as well with the app, you can put a logo or a name on this as well if you really wanted to.
That's cool.
But yeah, I haven't tried it. I have tried it a little bit here, but I love to try and do like a photo shoot.
It's a very robust lens. It has a focus, basically limiter on the side. It has on/off and autofocus, manual focus. This is click and two user controllable buttons.
With these as well as the same as with Tamron lenses, you can actually program the focus pulls.
Oh, that's
nice. Applications. So you can set the point A, point B, and the lens will pull the focus for you.
Fantastic.
Cameras do it. Obviously, now with Viltrox as well.
This is a lens that I would really like to test.
Yeah. Me too. I can't wait to test that one.
That's really interesting. We tested the Sony and what other lens? I think the Sigma.
There's a Samyang as well.
The Samyang, not the Sigma. Yeah. So that was interesting. So this is the first lens. Do you know anything about pricing?
$899.
Okay.
US dollars, yeah.
Fairly affordable, especially compared to the Sony.
Price G Master, yeah.
Okay. So that's the first one. Let's talk about the second.
This is coming out as well. I don't know sure when it's coming out. I don't know the price.
Okay.
I presume it's gonna be cheap for what it is.
Yeah.
They're calling it chip, not pancake, but chip because it's so small. But if you look at the lens cap,
compare it to the lens cap,
cap is actually the same thickness as the actual lens. So there's no control, F2.5.
Yeah.
There's a switch to open the lens.
Basically lives on your camera as a
it's a lens cap which you can take a photo with.
Yeah. But actually, I think I've seen some pictures and it's really great. I mean, it doesn't look like an image coming from something like this.
It's meant to be lo-fi. It's not high quality. It's meant to be this retro vintage kind of look.
Yeah.
You know, lens flare is slightly soft and all that, but it's tiny. It's great, especially a small camera like A7C. On that.
It's kind of cute. Yeah. Okay. So that's the second one. Okay. And Viltrox actually have three other lenses, two full frame and one APS-C.
Yes, this is a new series called Air. So the two full frame ones is a 40 f2.5 and 20 f1.8. I think it is. Oh no, f2.8.
Yeah,
F2.8. Yeah. So I use 20 for travel because it's small and light.
Yeah, it's
very,
tiny.
very nice.
We have a Sony 20, it's bigger than this.
Yeah, and the 40 I have just reviewed on my channel that last week as well.
What was the result?
It's cheap, very cheap but good. That's my opinion.
That's cool.
It's good enough, you know, for majority of situations. Like
And you
everyday
don't
stuff.
always, and it's very, very compact.
You know, gonna do
Sometimes-
high-end sports, you know, one life with it. It's fast-moving subject and
Yeah.
change autofocus quickly. He's not gonna do it, but for everyday
Stills,
standard usage,
yeah,
portraits, travel,
sort of
kids.
walk in the park lens, yeah.
Yeah,
And we have an APS-C
And
lens, right?
APS-C, which I think is 56. I haven't tried that one yet.
Yeah,
F1.7.
56. Yeah, this focal length is very, very popular in
The
APS-C
the same size as all of them.
Yeah, very, very small. And finally, we have these two lenses.
Yeah, which is the same lenses but with white.
Yeah, so if for some reason you want white on your gear, you can.
It's a Sony A7C in white.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So that can be nice.
You can match it to that. They're talking as well about making the chip lens white as well.
Ah, really?
To go with the
makes
white
sense.
cameras.
Yeah, and I think that these ones, I'm not sure if all three or at least the two full frames are, I think, under $200.
Yes.
So
160, 170.
Yeah, something like that. So really affordable lenses. So yeah, I think that we covered everything, right? Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
And of course, as always, be sure to subscribe to LensVid and check out more videos from IBC on lensvid.com. Bye.